Okay. Ready for a countdown?
Yes.
Alrighty. Three, two, one, go.
All right.
It's
Good
me,
luck.
Good
Mario.
luck. Damn cats.
Who said that? Oh,
Yeah, you were beaten by a mile, cats. Hustle was punctual.
that's so cool. You only one person can redeem it for that stream.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's done in like 5 seconds, and there's other times where it'll be like an hour into stream and I'll see someone redeem it. People are
You gotta
getting...
send me that how to create that setting because
Okay, yeah, I can do that after.
that's pretty cool.
If I don't remember right after, I will remember when I am putting the video together for this.
Cool.
Yeah, so we got good old Badroenis today.
Hi.
Um,
Pleasure to be here.
yeah, so you've obviously, I think you've done like mostly 120, but lately you've been working on... Oh shit, I'm not doing LBLJ.
Well, I'm not either, so let's go. And I messed up castle movement already because I kind of had the camera as if I was, and then I'm
Same.
like, wait.
Same. Yeah, I like long jumped out into the middle of the castle there. So as I was saying before those shenanigans, you like mainly do 120, but lately you've been kind of doing like 16, right?
Yeah, I've been on a couple different things where I've kind of been trying to improve the game without necessarily being able to grind 120 runs. And that's just mainly due to work and stuff, but I'm really looking forward to getting back there soon. But a few months ago, I started doing some 16. I really enjoyed that. It was a good practice grind, and then I did some runs, got a 15. My goal was to get sub 1530, but I didn't continue runs very long after getting 15. So I still want to do that. But then I had the stage RTA League, which was really fun.
Nice. Yeah,
And
how'd that go for you?
Here we go.
good. The thing with the stage RTA League is I really wanted to get times on every stage, you know, but when I started doing BOB, I realized I was sort of close to the world record. I was able to get like within a second. I was like, okay, I kind of have to just go for this. Like, why wouldn't you? And then I went and got through like BB8, so I got like 5 times on the board to not be a complete dead weight to the team, but then I was happy to just go back to BOB and grind for the world record, and I eventually got it, which was really satisfying, and the first time I've ever held a world record in anything in Mario, so
Damn, that's sick.
it feels good.
Yeah, GG's.
But then the kind of deflating part after that was I checked the Ultimate Star spreadsheet, and Ikori has a time that's like 0.4 better, but he also has like input display and miscellaneous timer codes, which is why it wasn't allowed to be on the leaderboard.
Oh,
So like the league was using official like leaderboard stage RTA rules. So if you go on speedrun.com, you'll see my name, but I don't really have the world record, which is kind of sad.
hmm. I mean, that's still a sick time. I know you were going ham on BOB for a bit. What is this camera? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that'll have some carryover. Once you come back to runs, you'll get a community best first try.
I would love to. I mean, we just gold is like 630 or something.
Yeah, which is
Like
insane.
also pretty absurd.
Here we go.
But it's definitely possible. In the main star, I think that I have an edge on is Bomb King. I've been doing like the left side beginning method.
Oh yeah, yeah, that looks so cool.
Also, dude, I spoke too soon because I had like a late frame wall kick. But I was about to say I'm having a shockingly clean launch so far. And then I just lost kind of 5 seconds on Wild Blue.
Classic. Yeah, if you ever like even think about the fact that you're doing well, That's the easiest way to mess up.
I
Badroenis
think
will
it's something
forever.
that I have in general, just like thinking too far ahead or about the big picture and not just what I'm doing in the moment. It's always kind of a trail that leads to disappointment.
Yeah, I definitely know what you
Mistakes.
mean. Sometimes I'll be thinking about like a hard star that's coming up, and I'll just like psych myself out, or I'll mess up what I'm doing at the time.
Yeah.
Badroenis will be forever the king of bob-ombs.
Here we go!
So that's Failman Flow, but he is actually the person who got the highest total score in the Stage RTA League.
Really?
And I think that is a pretty impressive achievement, considering all the people who were in it and participating.
Yeah.
And that's... That's kind of how I'm not so surprised when he went out and jumped to 140.03. Like, I was still super impressed, but I was like, yep, he's been building toward that for kind of a long time now.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I was really impressed with some of the times I saw Phelan putting down.
Like, with the Stage RTA League, I think it's a really good way to practice for 120 star because, you know, it forces you to acknowledge at least like a little bit of consistency. But it's still fun because you can try to swag out and get a really fast time, and you can reset when you make mistakes.
Yeah.
The main things I've practiced in the last few months have been in, like, lobby. I spent a lot of time doing sunken ship, which is what I'm doing now. Although I didn't have, like, the best chests, it was still better than I would do before.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need. I still need to go through my lobby. I've always just done, like, super safe. Like, I just want to get out of lobby type strats.
Yeah, that's always how I've been. I realize that my mentality is kind of like I'm a little too laid back in the beginning, and then as I warm up into the run, I start to play a little bit better and try harder, and then I get to tippy, and then if I'm playing well by that point, then it all goes to shit. So it's like usually good in the middle and bad at the ends. Or like relative to other people.
Yeah, I think my mid
I
game
don't
is
get
probably
good
my
lobbies.
strongest point. I think like the stage RTA grind is definitely something I need to do a bit more of. I was really motivated at the start of the league, and I did like 3 or 4 stages, and then just stopped because I realized that I had to get ready for the GSA qualifiers. So I switched to segment RTAs.
Makes sense. I think segment RTA is the biggest thing that I'm kind of missing from my practice. Because it's a bit hard for me to, you know, get really invested in them and play with as much like focus and attention as I would in a real run.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I think that's the big battle is mental.
Oh, would you get the coin, man?
I mean, no!
Yeah, segment RTAs are really hard to like get into a groove with, but once you do, I think that they're really good.
So when did you start making segment RTAs a big part of your practice?
Pretty much like right
regimen?
before the first GSA qualifiers.
Okay. Like last year or this year?
This year.
Okay.
So really pretty recently, but basically, like, I used to do, like, up RTAs, but that was it. And then I started doing, you know, like, basement and pre-up a little bit more. I still don't... I don't know if doing lobbies is, like, a good way to go, but I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
One more. Damn, Toby. Sure.
Here we go! Here we go!
I was on Ikori's stream, actually I think it was yesterday, and I saw he was doing RTAs from JRB to HMC, like the end of HMC, which I thought was pretty interesting. Not like the traditional lobby or basement.
Here we go!
It makes sense though, because you're kind of getting a bit of both. You kind of assume that you'll eventually get out of Womp, so once you do, then how well are you gonna do to get out of basement?
Yeah, exactly. And like those are like the meat and potatoes of each of their like respective segments.
Yeah.
Like you have your BOB and JRB obviously. And then SSL and HMC are like the bulk of basement.
I also know Ikori does a lot of crazy stage RTA grinds. I think he's done BOB, Womps, LLL. Maybe not all that many, but I think he has BOB and Womps.
Wouldn't surprise me. I'm really looking forward to seeing him come back to runs. And Parsi.
Yeah. It was kind of sad to see, like, after Karen's record, there was kind of a decrease in activity in the Japanese community for 120.
Yeah.
Because Marlene kind of took a hiatus. And, you know, Ikori was doing 70, but, you know, now he's kind of practicing, I guess, for 120. I think the mindset for them is a lot more about practicing thoroughly and preparing for the gold time that you want to get in runs, and then kind of doing runs is just executing what you've already planned.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I think they have a really good mindset around that stuff.
Yeah. I think Suiju was a big part of it too, because he just had a really good approach when he was improving, and he became good as insanely quickly as he did.
Yeah, very like.
So everyone was kind of
structured.
like, well, we should learn from this guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very like structured approach to practice. I think we're gonna be pretty close here.
Cool.
Here we go!
And that means we're not doing too bad.
No.
So fun fact, I guess, well, I never did LBLJ in 120. My PB's from almost 2 years ago now, and I didn't do LBLJ back then.
Damn.
And I only started doing LBLJ once I did 16, so very recently. Because I was just like, I don't care enough, I just don't want to do it. And then I did LBLJ enough that I feel pretty comfortable with it now. But it still is very comfy to do a no LBLJ for no reason or something like this, where it's just like, you know, you don't have to worry about it. You just start playing the game like normally. You don't do any of that crap and die in Dark World.
No, I respect the hell out of that. I sometimes wish I never started doing
What?
LBLJ.
Okay, I missed like the top red and wing cap.
Oh no.
So that kind of sucks. I got it.
That's good. At least you were able to turn around and get it.
Here we go!
And I was trying to roll out on top of the switch.
Yeah, I did it, but it wasn't pretty looking. Do you think you'll start doing LBLJ now that you've kind of done it in 16 and like?
Yeah, for sure. When I did the pace qualifiers, I was doing LBLJ then.
Oh, okay.
So I'm ready to do it. And I've made separate splits for it. These are just my old splits.
Nice, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think I've been away from 120 for so long. Like, I feel kind of obliged to improve my PB so that it kind of matches where I left off, sort of, because when I left off, you know, I have a 142, but I was getting really close to getting a 141 and maybe even a 140, and 2 years ago that was like a big deal if you could get that.
Yeah,
so,
for sure. And with
I
their
kind of want to,
too.
yeah. I want to reclaim. I want to bop a couple people who passed me up in the last year or so. Alright, I'm kind of messing up Dark World right now.
Yeah, me too. I died.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
It's alright. It's the way it goes. I jumped to the red there with a weird angle.
I got normal cycle. Oh god, okay. Almost died, we're fine.
I died a second time. Interesting. Nothing you can do.
How'd you die?
The
I just punched the pipe.
first one was late. The second one was early. Is what it is.
Yeah, nothing you can do.
Exactly. What are these angles? I'm gonna start blaming my joystick if this keeps up. Oh my god! What the fuck is this?
Oh no. I just looked over and I saw what happened.
I have 5 more lives.
You ever had that situation in 16 star where you're like going into bits and like your PB just died to BLJs, or maybe it's alive but then you die and then your PB's dead? So you're like, okay, let me finish this run. And then you go die again. And then again. And then you're like, your mindset switches from let's get a good run here to let's not game over. Like it switches real quick. Even though you still have like 3 lives remaining, it's like, at least for me, I've had that happen a couple times where I'm like, dude, what am I? Oh my god, you have to be fucking shitting me. I literally went for like sky jump. Wait, what the fuck? I'm so dumb. I'm literally the dumbest person alive. I swear to god. Alright, so I went into BOB, but I did my bomb clip camera first because I was thinking about LBLJ BOB. So I went up toward the you know, the wooden ramp and stuff like that. Okay, come on, dude. I'm sad now I don't even get to like show off the really cool BOB strat that I was working on.
Oh damn.
But the the stupid thing is I ended up switching from bomb clip to sky jump, and then when I got up on the island, rather than just getting the box star, I looked and I did like the rollout on the corner of the island for the cannon shot first, and I saw the cannon was closed, so I'm like, well, guess I can't do this, better go do Bomb King. And I was like, dude, the box is right there, and I just completely ran past it to go do Bomb King and lose like probably 20 seconds. So that was not my brightest moment. So I'm curious, when you first started playing, obviously the game was a bit different, but what was like the highest leaderboard position you ever got to in 120?
So I've been 11th 2 separate times. I believe, or no, I think I was 11th once when I got 140, 124. That was 11th.
Okay.
And I think when I got my first 143, that put me at like 12th or 13th. But I think that's the highest I've ever actually been. I do remember I was really close to top 10 when it was like, I remember when Nero was 10th. So that would have been like, what, 142, 15 or whatever. And I was just behind him at that point.
Dude, this is so bad. But, was that maybe in 2018, do you think? Or was that earlier?
It would have been before that. I think, like, when I played consistently around that time, it was like 2016, 2017. So I remember I got a 142 in 2017.
What is happening?
I love how we were both having good runs, and then just both, like, simultaneously had meltdowns.
Yeah. I lost my shell. It's fine.
At least I got balls.
Now I don't have to worry about if I'm on a PB pace run, I should shut up. So.
Yeah, I have no concerns about that anymore. Actually, I should compare against something.
What the? Dude! Oh my god, I'm so triggered. I'm gonna spawn the secret star probably. Unless I go like really low. Alright, that was stupid.
Thank you, Arma.
64 out of the air.
Let's go. What'd you get in your world record? Like 75?
I think I got 71. Cause I get the box at the beginning. She's doing this in runs for a bit, but you can grab the box and throw it in the small box and throw it into the bigger cork box in a way that breaks them both pretty efficiently.
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh my god, what is this?
If I can get double star spawn, I can.
Yeah, we actually, like, the regular BOB 100 route used to do that. Before the turnaround was invented.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we used to do that box break. This is just so bad. I fell off the island before getting onto the cannon.
I don't know if I've ever done that.
Yeah, that was like a... No, actually, it wasn't a first for me. It was like a second. I just like went to side flip, but I guess I was too close to the edge when I started it, and off I went.
I mean, seeing as we're basically both having a terrible BOB right now, maybe we could talk about like pace or something, because
Yeah. Are you hoping to go to this next one there?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there for sure.
Nice.
Like,
Yeah.
one thing that I think is kind of crazy to think about is that there's a lot of people in the community who weren't around in 2019 when the first pace was. So for them, pace is like 2022 onwards, which makes sense. But like the beginning of GSA and pace, I think, was maybe my like favorite year or so in the speedrunning community. I was probably the most active playing and commentating.
Yeah, like the first tournaments and like all the stuff they were doing. I do remember.
Oh my, I miss Mips. How did I miss Mips? How did I bonk? It's over.
Yeah, that first base was crazy how they like they got Siglemic to go, which was just insane.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I literally missed the shining in top inside the pyramid star. Or whatever. Inside the ancient pyramid. Like I bonked on the cage when I was doing like the double jump dive to the star. Like that. No. Guess I'm doing topless. Alright, fine. Wait, what was I going for anyway? I don't know. Alright. But anyway, I was kind of having a little bit of a philosophical thought about, you know, why do I actually enjoy being in the community? And there's a lot of things, but I feel like if it was just me playing this game in a vacuum and there was no kind of community or competition or like relationships, you know, there probably wouldn't be much of a... It wouldn't be fulfilling. Like, I would be like, well, what's the point? You know, it's one of a million things that you could try to get good at, and that's respectable, but when I was thinking about like the Mario community in particular, I was like, it is kind of about the friends you make along the way for me.
Oh,
So like having pace as a convention that is almost created for Mario 64 runners to go meet up, and then it's expanded to be this big old thing, including other speed games and communities too. Like that's just super cool for me. Like that's kind of like, I just died on Plus. That's cool, but basically being able to go to pace and hang out with people is something I feel like I could do long after I try to. Long after I stop trying to be a competitive speedrunner.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I can definitely agree with that. No, there's no way I would have been doing this for 10 years now, if it wasn't for the community and stuff.
What is happening?
I saw you almost like go into the pyramid there. That would have been heartbreaking. Yeah, no, pace is like, yeah, it is really cool how it started out like so grassroots, but it's like really growing. It's getting like exponentially bigger every time, it seems.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, more communities are going.
I just threw away the bomb, like.
Hey, Matthew.
All right.
Hey, Justin. Also, hey, Zion. I don't know if I actually said that.
This SSL is just a travesty.
Just evening the playing field.
Yeah. I'm doing reds, but like I have no idea what like the whole box cycle or anything is gonna be at the end. I'll just have to like
Wing it.
hope I can live. Yeah.
No pun intended.
Oh my god. Well, seems like we're both at the same point in the star right now.
Ooh.
Does that mean you've caught up?
Yeah, I guess we're tied
Or
now.
you're ahead?
Oh, yeah,
I
the
guess
star
you're
count.
ahead.
That's alright. 100 coins gonna destroy me.
Oh.
So have you Been to every pace?
Yeah, I have.
Were you at the 2019 one as well?
Yeah, that's like the place where I realized that this is something I wanted to be a part of long term. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's sick. Nice. Yeah, the first event I ever went to was SGDQ 2016, which was like 2 years after I'd started speedrunning.
That's really cool. I've never been to a GDQ, and I am kind of like a modern GDQ hater. More so just because like I don't go to them, so it's easy for me to like be negative about it. But I would really like to go to one.
Yeah, no, they're really cool. I definitely would say
God.
Pace was probably like
Please,
my favorite
please,
event I'd been
please!
to.
Oh, I selected star 6 on my way into 100 coin because I literally had done all the other stars, and I'm like, oh, here come the tornadoes, and yeah.
Yo,
You knew that, right? Like if you select star 5 or 6, you get extra tornadoes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got messed up by that recently. Yo, Zeus, thank you for the raid. Peanut butter and jam. How was the grand finals? I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Wait, today was the grand finals?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, the Zeus tournament. For those who are new here, I'm doing what's called the BOBCAST. It's basically like I'm racing a 120 runner, and we chat and we talk about speedrunning and stuff. And
It's pretty cool.
We're both having a rough go right now.
Ah!
Oh no! Did you sound glitch?
Yes.
Oh my god!
That's the one thing you can't do.
Oh no! I assume you haven't been saving.
No, I mean there's just no way. It's just over.
Ain't no way.
As Gothic would say, it's over.
It's
Like,
over.
It's over.
Okay.
Nothing you can do.
Do we want to just like do a 70 run or something? I mean, we might as well
Sure.
like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's do that. That sucks.
Oh, can you
he
get the
said I could
100
get the
coin star
100
and save?
coin and save? Wait a minute, that's actually so genius.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Alright,
That Zeus
so
raid coming in super clutch. Saving
guess-
the Bobcast.
I should just reset my console. I'm getting like sweaty. Wow, alright. The run's alive.
Cool.
Oh, my timer reset though. Just the timer reset. Alright, this is probably, out of a small sample size, 3 episodes, this is probably by far the worst podcast episode. So,
Maybe gameplay wise,
I
but that's not what it's
apologize.
all about, so. Bobcast is not about the gameplay, it's about the fun and the vibes.
I got the catch nips again.
That was a cool triple jump, not intentional though.
So, maybe you've already talked about this before, but what was your first GDQ experience like?
Sorry, just one second. Did that eat my speed? Oh my god, that was weird. Yeah, my first one was really cool. But, like, I always find like the first time where you're meeting people in real life is like one of the coolest ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was SGDQ 2016. So like the scene was already kind of big at that point. It wasn't like those like grassroots GDQs you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember being like really surprised. Like, I remember before I went, I was like, okay, like call me by my real name. Don't call me Blue Bob. Like that'll just be weird. But then when you meet people in person and they start calling you by like your handle, and it's like surprisingly not weird at all. I thought it would be like the weirdest thing.
I actually never thought about it being like so weird for people to call me Badro or Badroenis instead of my real name's Eric. But most people, I don't think, know each other's real names. You know what I mean? Like
That is true, yeah. Yeah, at the time.
I know some people, but it's almost like literally the old-fashioned concept of being on a first-name basis with someone. Like, unless their username is kind of like an allusion to their real name, you might not even know what it is, even if you have like a pretty close like friendship with them online, which is really weird to think about, but
Yeah.
I
No.
think in my experience, like, it hasn't really mattered what you call each other.
Yeah, and I remember just at the time kind of being shocked about that. I thought it would be so weird like, when I was going to my first event. Also, Wes, yeah, I'm definitely open to it. Generally, like, we could figure out some sort of, like, category thing, like, I don't know, I do a 120 and a 16, and you do 120 or something like that. But, yeah, I'm open to any, I don't think skill level's a huge requirement for being on the cast.
Alright, if I get like an Instaclip BLJ, I think the run is saved. Here we go.
Yeah, that should save all the time that getting sound glitch cost.
I went too early. Alright, well, nice knowing you all.
But I know kind of you're talking about how, like, you can still see yourself going to events after you're done playing. I remember when I went to AGDQ 2020, I hadn't played in, like, 2 years at that point. And it was really cool to, like, even if you haven't played or, like, been a part of the community, you can go to an event and, like, it's just like you pick up right where you left off. So, like, yeah, same thing. Like, if I do stop playing, like, I can still see myself going to events and wanting to catch up with everyone every once in a while at the very least.
And I think we already have some people like that now who have played a lot when they were more active, like a couple years ago. Oh crap! I'm missing 1 coin. I forgot to get a bat.
Oh.
All right.
I think killing the eye might be your only bet, or like your best bet.
I mean, there's
if you know how to.
There's a bat like way up there. I mean, I can kill the eye, but that's like overkill, you know?
Yeah. How did that work? That was like the sketchiest setup. I pre-wall kicked. I went for the dive.
Ooh. Toxic Maze is one of those things where I think I've lost touch for how I actually get that angle. It's like I could get it before, but I can't really explain it, and now I can't really seem to remember the feeling of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's one of those things you kind of gotta
again.
Yeah, re-lab it out.
It seems like we're kind of in the minority nowadays if you don't do the BLJ, so it might just be time to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been pressured to do it, but... Did I get Metal Cap? Yeah, I did. I was in, like, cruise control for this split. Simply doesn't do it. Alright. That'll be my justification if I ever try to get, like, peer pressured again. If Simply doesn't do it, I don't have to do it.
Here we go!
That Toad has been really, like, getting me lately. I think I've punched him, like, 5 times in my last 2 runs.
Here we go!
You know, I think one thing that you bring to the community is your sense of humor. It's like, it's very sarcastic, but it's not toxic either. It's just like a little bit I don't know, it's a bit cheeky, but it's like
Thank you. I definitely go for
wholesome, almost.
non-toxic humor. Yo, Gron? Yeah, that's actually such a good emote. Whoever thought of that is a
Wow.
genius. Wholesome humor. That's what I go for. I think sometimes I can be a little toxic by accident, but it is what it is. Alright, I want to have an above average split.
That would be nice.
So I'm comparing against average. It's just been a steady decline. I guess SSL was above average, but that's it.
Here we go!
Yeah, I don't think I've had anything since Womps that was like particularly good or even just decent. I was kind of thinking like, oh, this run's going pretty well.
Yeah, we
Well,
both
even
had-
after JRB, I would say all the way through JRB it was solid.
yeah, we were both doing pretty solid. And then I died 3 times in Dark World, and then you got lost in BOB, and it just kind of went downhill from there.
Yeah.
That's alright. Luckily, this is not meant to be competitive.
Yeah, I do wish that I was able to be a little bit more competitive in the pace qualifiers though, because it's just been. Wait a minute. I'm getting stars that I've already gotten.
What time did you end up getting in the qualifiers?
Got a couple 144s.
I mean, that's pretty solid. Especially considering you really haven't, like, done 120 in a while.
Yeah, but I know I've improved my overall level by quite a bit. Like I can feel that I'm capable of getting, you know, on PB pace and getting PBs and stuff now.
Yeah, for sure. Once you get, like, back into the groove of doing runs, I don't think it would take you long to drop a pretty big PB.
Here we go! Here we go!
So I know one thing you mentioned you kind of wanted to discuss of it was, like, the landscape of competitive SM64.
Yeah. So one of the things that made me want to talk about this was doing the awards and seeing like a lot of the new ROM hacks that have come out recently. So as far as what I've actually done as a speedrunner, I'm, you know, vanilla purist, you could say. I've only done the regular game 120 star mainly. But I was looking at a lot of these things that people are making, and I think like the quality is only improving. Like despite the game, you know, not getting any younger, it's almost up to 30 years now. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
like, oh, hold on, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. So I think the game overall is has like a limitless potential for creativity and for competition and events and all these things. But I can't help but wondering when we're gonna get too burnt out of vanilla world record grinding, because I don't know if it's that far away anymore. Like it's always gonna be good to improve your own PBs and rise up the leaderboard rankings and stuff, but if the top players are no longer motivated to go for a world record, then will they still play the game? Will they, you know, quote unquote retire and then go do something else? And I was thinking about this, and I was thinking that, like, there's probably a huge market for ROM hack speedruns in the next couple of years if people are still going to be, like, really enthusiastic about Mario 64, but maybe looking for a little bit of a change of pace than doing vanilla all the time. And I know, like, some people already do ROM hack speedruns and are very good at it. I think there's a bit of a different skill set than vanilla for, you know, being able to do, like, especially the Kaizo hacks, like, much harder pieces of movement consistently. But I think I'm kind of looking to see, like, what's the next ROM hack that I think could be, like, a good, like, ROM hack to have a speedrun tournament of. You know what I mean? Because Star Road is, I think, like, maybe 10 years old or something. It's been around a while. But something like that where it actually captures people's attention enough that a substantial chunk of runners would want to speedrun it. I almost died again. So, like,
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I think, like, as a community, we're gonna want some, like, alternatives to vanilla speedrunning in the near future. Like, not all the time, but just sometimes. And I was wondering, like, what other things that, if there's anything else that you could see yourself doing that would be fun.
Yeah, that's a good question. I did run Star Road for, like, it was like 2 weeks, maybe. I ran like 80 star.
Yeah.
But I ran it on emulator, obviously, and I did it on an Xbox controller because I, like, specifically didn't want to mess up my muscle memory. That was, like, my mindset at the time.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get into it
That's
because
funny.
of that. But yeah, I think as, like, more ROM hacks are being able to be run on N64, or I think emulators are being able to, like, perform more similarly, or, like, have a more similar feel to N64, it definitely is going to make more of them, like, viable. That is interesting, though.
Okay, so I guess a couple things that I wanted to say are this, like, reworked SM64 engine that Kaze's made, or Keiza Manuar, I think is really cool. And I think it's going to enable, like, more console-compatible ROM hacks with, like, more custom features and complex designs. But I also saw this thing that was, like, Infinite Mario 64, like, on Twitter recently. It's like this ROM hack that procedurally generates Mario levels.
Yeah,
And then
I did
there's-
see that,
Okay.
I think.
And then there's these ROM hacks called, like, Movement Mastery, which just have these, you know, very geometric courses that have a bunch of stars scattered around, and you kind of just try to XChem grind, basically. But it was pretty fun for the maybe week or two that I was trying to grind out some stars in that hack. So I haven't done a lot with ROM hacks, but I'm really excited about the current state of them and, like, the trajectory, where I'm kind of waiting to see if there'll be, like, one ROM hack that a lot of vanilla runners, like, have buzzed about, basically. And I have to say, the one that is looking to be like the super advanced next generation ROM hack is that Return to Yoshi's Island by K's also. But I'm not crazy about the movement changes. And like a lot of the ways that he's changed like the models and the aesthetic like just don't feel right. And I was wondering like if you've seen any of that hack either, like
I don't think I have
he's
with that
posted
one.
some like update trailers and stuff.
No, I don't think I have seen that one. I have seen those movement mastery ones you were talking about. They do look super cool. I remember seeing like videos on Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember the last like big like ROM hack that people thought were gonna like kind of take over and everyone would run. What was it called? Like Last Impact or something? I don't know if that's a ROM hack, but it was like a good like 130, 120 star long ROM hack with like full new levels and stuff. But yeah, we may hit that point eventually. I don't know, like I think there's been a lot of points throughout like the progression of this game where people thought like, oh, like this, world record's probably bro just flew there. Hold up. Sorry, just
oh my god. I just looked over.
And I missed a call. Oh, this is just not good.
So you do like a Mario Kart 64 corner cut on like the...
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna have won the race. Like, I'm just gonna have to go for a trek here. I've never been pushed quite like that before. But as I was saying, like, there was definitely like times where people thought like, oh, like the world record is, probably only gonna be able to go like so much lower, and then like maybe the game will get stale or like the category is gonna be, quote unquote dead.
Yeah. I don't think we're at that point, but
I don't know if we will hit that
I
point,
think like
but
it's...
please tell me I won. Ooh.
Here we go!
But yeah, like the question at that point is like, are people gonna move to different games? Are they gonna move to ROM hacks? Are they gonna move to like just different categories? Or will they just keep grinding? Yeah, Steph,
Yeah.
especially at the end, the camera was not cooperating with me there, and I thought I was gonna like fall off or something. I'm just glad it all worked out, and I only lost a minute. I found Star Road, honestly. Wow, nice lag amplification. Star Road was like a really fun game, but I don't know. Like I've heard like it runs better on N64 now. Like I don't know if they've like optimized it somehow or.
Oh god. Hold on. Alright, I think I'm good. I almost missed some coins on the slide as well. Holy shit.
But like I would definitely run that game again if it were like compatible on N64. And yeah, Sapphire is a fun game as well. I ran Zero Star for a couple days of it. Star Road is 13 years old.
That's wild.
It's so often these days, I just feel old. My god.
I mean, one thing I'm really curious about this as well is not that the category's gonna get stale or dead, but we have it takes the better people get at the game, the longer it takes to get like to a top level, or like the harder you'll have to grind for it. So there's only a few people who are like really capable of contending at that very top level, and you know, inevitably people like retire and move on and stuff. But basically, I'm kind of thinking like for myself, like if things start to feel old, like is there something else that I can do if I don't want to run 120 star anymore, but I still want to play Mario? Like, what would be the next thing? And I just don't really know yet because nothing else has really captivated me like vanilla 120 star. But it is something that I would really like to see at some point. So it's just something that I'm kind of paying attention to.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
No, I'm factoried. I'm
Oh,
just gonna
no.
like give up. I went out of Mario Cam for some reason. I don't know why. Like, there's no need to go out of Mario Cam.
Yeah, I've definitely like tried some other like speedruns and stuff. But yeah, nothing has like quite sort of gotten me into a game like Mario. I ran Paper Mario for a bit, and that's probably like the second most I've gotten into a speedrun, but like I was probably like 20% as into it as I have been with this game.
Yeah.
Especially as I get old, you know? I feel like I don't think I'd be able to pick up a game quite like I did with this. My hands are getting old. Tough to teach an old dog new tricks, you know?
I mean, Liam's like 40, right?
That is true. Yeah,
just a
he's an
number.
anomaly that he can be so good in his 40s.
Were you kind of surprised that Liam wasn't interested in qualifying for pace again?
Yeah, I was honestly a little bit. But I understand from his end too, like he usually streams at like ass o'clock, so I guess it's a lot bigger of an inconvenience, or just like, I don't know if inconvenience is the right word, but like he has to go way more out of his way to qualify, and like,
Yeah.
I'm curious if he like still plans to attend or not. Or maybe he just like isn't able to even make the event.
Yeah, that could be for any number of reasons. Like it's far away.
Yeah, I guess
He
for
does
him,
not want
he's
to.
West Coast, I mean, right?
Yeah.
I think I was a little more surprised to see Simply not qualifying, but oh, I'm saving Quat there. I think he's like he was really hitting the lab hard. I guess wanted to stay focused on that maybe.
What? I'm just so lost right now.
Oh, I see Varega. Okay, that makes sense too.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Dude, I'm in the wrong camera. Don't go out the door.
It's a big promise to keep, cats.
Here we go!
Yeah, if Batora showed up at a pace, that would be crazy. It was really cool to see that Marlene made it out to one.
Yeah, like I regret not trying to have a conversation with him, but I think it's just super cool that he was able to come be part of the event.
Yeah. Yeah, and just get to interact with the Western community a bit more.
Mm-hmm. Like, with stuff like that, I feel like there's a pretty big cultural difference. Like, you know, you would expect there to be, but, you know, for those guys, it seems like they all work, like, normal jobs outside of Mario, even if they're, like, full-time streamers. And I think, you know, it's much more like an anonymous thing. Like, they don't really you know, they don't really reveal who they are, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like
a lot more of like an anonymous activity.
Yeah, like not many of them use like cam or anything like that.
Yeah.
Really talk about like IRL, I guess, very much.
What is going on? You know, when Simply was, or at least, you know, Simply has said that when he was first grinding Mario and getting good, he wouldn't like speak at all while he was doing runs.
Yeah, he was super
It was
quiet.
only kind of, yeah. Like, I mean, all I was gonna say is that he became like a lot more extroverted on stream and stuff. But I think I'm still in the phase where I really struggle to say anything at all while I'm playing the game, sadly.
It's tough to balance. Like I can't talk and play at all. I'm horrible at it. But like he's really good at just like holding a full-on conversation while he's moving. I can only talk like in between stars.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kano qualifying. I see that comment is really cool. If he makes it, that'd be really cool. I think he interacts quite a lot with the Western communities too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one thing that I don't know if many people saw, but there was this like Discord call between some Western and Japanese runners that I was invited to be a part of a couple months ago. It was like kind of planned by GTM and Amibella. So Amibella was like able to translate between English and Japanese for us to kind of hear each other's answers. So we kind of just asked like some general questions about like, you know, what's that side of the community like? What are maybe your practice habits? What are your kind of community connections like? And one thing that I think it might have been Kanu who said this, but someone said this, which I thought was kind of surprising, is that Kanu tries to have like a lot of his content in English because English runners care more about like the speed run, and the Japanese viewers actually care more about that specific streamer or like the personality that they watch, which I thought was pretty surprising. I thought it would be like the other way around.
I kind of did too, to
like,
be honest. Yeah, that makes sense though. I can see like, at least like on the Western side, like a lot of, I mean, not to use like pace pals as a term, but like a lot of people are pace pals, and not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, we actually did bring up the concept of pace pals, and it's like, there are a lot of people who will come into your stream if you're on a good run, but it seems like in a lot of the Japanese streamers, like, there's not a lot of viewers that you'll see in all of their chats at one point or another. It's kind of like they just like to watch that one specific runner. It seems kind of strange because it's like, okay, if that person's not live, then you go watch someone else, you know? Because in the Western community, it seems like, well, I have like, you know, 50 people who I'm following, and then at any given time, there'll be like 2 of them on, and then I'll just pick one at the time if I'm looking to watch something. But it seems like, you know, for them, they were really trying to build a community that was like,
Here we go!
I don't know, like a little bit more centered around the game, which I just thought that was a surprising thing. I don't really have anything else to go off of with that.
Yeah.
But there were some other things that they said that was pretty cool, like they also don't have as much of like a centralized. Okay, I can't fucking do this triple jump dive. I'm gonna shut up. Dude, get around the corner. Holy fucking shit. Well,
I almost missed like 3 rings there.
Here we go!
Yo, Cordy Cakes. I'm glad you like them. Hopefully more coming.
what way do you want to start finally doing the BOBCAST?
Honestly, I just kind of thought of it one time. I was like, this is something that doesn't really exist. And I remember I was going to do it like right before I kind of left last time. And then I ended up like having to leave or whatever. So when I came back, I was like, why don't I do this? So I just started the first one with Callie, and it went really well. So I was like, let's keep it going.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you having me on, but I feel like I've not been a very good guest.
You've been great. I mean, it's not about the gameplay. It's just about honestly just conversing and seeing what happens and moving the guy.
Yeah.
But
Are you still in the run? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I know you were kind of mentioning how like the Japanese community, they don't have like a centralized something you were saying.
Like, they don't have the, you know, centralized Discord server or like even like the Praken server. I just save and quit. Well, that's fun.
Yeah, I agree, Virego.
Here we go!
Dude, I'm just gonna die and restart because I don't want to do this. Like, I just like burned immediately in Fire Sea. I'm like, if I'm not even gonna get early cycle, it might honestly be faster to die and re-enter.
Yeah, it's probably not much difference.
I saw like a lag reduction for chip clip when you have the mantis spawn that like Callie posted the other day, and I think you posted something about it. But fuck off.
I think it was Sax that posted something. But,
Oh,
yeah, it looks
probably.
cool. I need to mess with that because I think like my biggest time loss in that split is to lag. Felt good to do that start well. I've been messing it up so often lately.
Nice.
Although, if a run matters, I'll probably mess it up.
Wait, first of all, because we got raided by ZS, who actually won the tournament. I knew that wasn't gonna work. I was just...
Yeah, I don't know if it was the losers finals only that were streamed this time, or if it was actually the whole grand finals.
Oh, I think it was the grand finals because Jesus was upper bracket.
Was it?
Vargo
Okay.
has Jesus.
Damn.
That's really impressive because I think there's been a lot of times where I've seen Jesus have like meltdowns and stuff, but like for him to win an entire tournament like pretty flawlessly through the upper bracket too, like that's super cool. Because I don't think when the tournament started he had maybe like a 149 or 150, and I think now he's down to like a 146 or 145 even. So like,
Yeah, he's been popping off. He got a 145 in the tournament? Damn.
wait, no way. That's actually so hype. I'm very happy for him.
Performance of a lifetime. I honestly had full confidence that was gonna work.
You said he had a 155 when he signed up. That's just like, that's like sandbagging on a whole nother level. That's like if if you remember Smau when he had like a 2-hour time and he practiced for a 142. That's like if he signed up for like a, 2-hour and above 120 tournament.
That would be crazy.
And then dropped like 143s at all the races. It's like not quite that level, but that's like a ridiculous level of improvement from your sign-up time to your like grand finals tournament race times, like a 10-minute gap. That's wild.
Yeah, that is crazy. He has been practicing hard, but yeah, I think he did a lot of like 70 prior to the tournament.
Yeah.
Obviously your movement will improve and all that.
You know what? I am happy about something, and that's that my jet stream went very well.
Oh, nice. That's huge.
is
I can't
rare.
relate to that, so...
Well, because of that lag reduction, I ended up practicing jet stream for like an hour, maybe not an hour, but like let's say half an hour yesterday, and then like 15 minutes today to kind of make sure it was still kind of fresh. And it was like, hey, that annoying and really tricky star was not too bad.
Yeah, it's always nice. I recently updated that split, and I like learned chip clip and stuff, but I remember before I came back, my gold was like a 240, and I
Okay.
got like a low 238 without chip clip, just because like I did everything else, I guess, that slowly before, so I still
Wow.
able to save like a couple seconds, which was cool. I think most of it was Jetstream.
I think Jetstream is huge because, like, if you're not able to grab the star cleanly, like, every swim is, you know, like, a little over half a second, and then if you fall out of the jet stream or whatever, then it's like another 5 seconds or more.
Yeah.
Here we go!
Guess I just got rid of that cone.
Dude, I'm fucking stuck on the grate. Okay. I... I saw Lunar doing some weird beat strat where he wasn't doing the 2 jumps on the hill, he did 1 jump, but then the place where he landed, he did like a backflip from to kill the black guy in the lag too. It was really weird.
Really? That's interesting. I don't think I've seen that. I didn't mess up the small island. That would have been like a pretty solid 100.
Cool.
Here we go!
I did it again. What?
Okay, I'm alive. I forgot to do the right camera. This is what happens. Where's the entrance here? Does anybody see it? Okay.
What is happening?
That was a brain fart.
Here we go!
So when you come back to 120, do you have like a goal in mind you want to set? Like, do you want to like 139 or what are you thinking?
Yeah. I wanted to get a 139 last year, but I thought I was going to play a lot more than I ended up doing, at least in terms of runs. So this year is to get a 139, but I'd like to see if I can do it without carpetless as well. I don't know if I'm going to
Really?
commit to that, but you know, I saw Crazy WHW get 139 without carpetless,
Yeah, that was such a crazy run.
and then I also kind of think of just when I was new to the community, like 139 was something that maybe only like 3 or so people had, and it was super prestigious, and I think it still is a very impressive and difficult time to get without carpetless, let's say. So I think it would mean a lot if I was able to do that.
Yeah, I
And
know
then if
what
I
you
could do carpetless afterwards, then it's like I'm not a hard stuck 139, then I could actually do attempts for 138, which is kind of like a nice bonus if I was able to do it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I I kind of know what you mean. Like a big goal that I had always kind of set for
That's
myself
not
was to get a
gonna work.
139 before Carpenterless had come out. And
Yeah.
I think that like getting a 138 now would probably kind of have that same weight. So like 139 was cool, but I think 138 is going to be where we want to be at. Yo, Ikesy, thank you for the raid.
Hog?
How's everyone doing? How was the stream? How's the, I assume, Barbie?
What is happening? Oh my god.
For everyone new, this is a little like podcast thing I'm doing called the BOBCAST. And I have Badroenis on right now, and we're doing a race and basically just chatting about speedrunning and Mario and stuff.
Here we go!
Trying to do this once a week, and so far I've done it once a week, except for the week that I didn't do it.
I think if you can do this like bi-weekly, that would be a pretty respectable schedule.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna like force myself into a schedule. I'm gonna try and do one every week, but if I don't, then it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Like with the qualifiers going on last weekend, I just didn't do one.
I can't cipher.
I think I needed that first E.
Here we
Yo, it's Wilco. What's up?
Yeah, Wilco, that's pretty much it. We just do a run, suffer through the game together, and talk. I had Frostbite on last time, and I had Callie on for the first one. Next week's, I haven't planned that far ahead yet, but I got two people kind of lined up right now. It would be either Beeve or Emmy Bella.
These should both be really good.
Yeah, I think so.
Please. Oh my god, the fly guy just bodied me into the water. He did it again. You fucking asshole. Alright. What do I even do? Dude, he's literally impossible to kill. He's
no.
impossible to kill.
There's nothing worse than what's happening to you right now. I'm so sorry.
No, dude, this is something else. Alright.
One for 4 on the insta clips.
Here we go!
Oh my god. What is the fucking problem? Getting bursties on this wall, okay. And I'm getting like quartz.
I got like a fucking 70.
Holy fuck!
Ew, that movement was disgusting. Oh, because I messed up the camera. was a weird coin to miss. I don't know if I've ever missed that one in my career. And you already have a 48 and 70, right, Badroenis?
Yeah, I got a 48.
Nice. Do you think you'll do any more 70, or is kind of like 120 and that 16 grind your main
I
objectives?
don't know, I've kind of joined the like anti-70 star train, to be honest. I think it's still a fine category, but like, why would I choose to do it over 120 or even 16? Because 16 is so distinctly different in its character from 120 star that it feels kind of fresh and fun to grind. But 70 star is, I think, always going to be like 120 if I'm like not really in the mood for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I find like 70, I'll do it and then I'll just like get bored after like a couple days. Thanks, Wilco. Yeah, the Pace Pals podcast is really cool. Actually, never mind. I'm not going to say anything. I don't know if they want me divulging information. The two dads pot.
I can't do this. I can't do this. It's not hard. I'm just trying to have fun, dude. Sorry.
All good, man. This game can be a cool game, as it is to me right now.
Like,
THI is the opposite of fun. Exactly.
like this should be the easiest thing to have fun with. It's for no like no stakes or pressure or anything.
Messed up the movement to that strat, which then made me mess up the camera, which then made me mess up the strat. I'm already down 30 seconds. Holy crap, I didn't realize that. Is what it is, I guess. Two dads podcast. That rings a bell, but like such a distant bell. Was that like?
Oh, you don't remember that at all?
Very like the name rings a bell. It was like Cheese and Simply, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really liked watching that when they were doing that actively. I kind of wish it didn't go away, which is kind of why I was really excited to see you try to bring back some kind of Mario podcast.
Yeah, I'll probably, like, I hope to get better at this, obviously, as time goes, and, like, I think finding a balance between gameplay and, like, conversation is something that I'm still obviously going to be able to hopefully get better at, but, yeah, it does seem really cool so far. I've been really enjoying it. It's fun to just kind of move Mario without any pressure to PB. It's fun to learn about like what other runners either do for like practice or various things.
I mean, is that something you want to talk about, or?
Yeah, if you want to go into like, I know we were kind of talking about like stage RTAs versus segment RTAs and that kind of stuff earlier. But yeah, like your practice methods or your mindset for improving, or like runs versus practice, like how much you try to balance that.
I mean, one thing I started doing a long time ago, which I would kind of like to promote, is what I call a 100 coin gauntlet, where I just do all the 100 coin stars back to back in the practice ROM.
Interesting.
So it's basically a no reset of, you know, all the long stars that are full of the most movement and complexity. So I feel like if you can do all those well enough, or at least you only mess up like one or two in a really big way, you're probably ready for runs. And I think it's a good way to measure like how kind of in tune you are with the movement on that day. Which is why I was like maybe a little bit surprised that I was playing this badly, because I was doing a pretty good job on the 100 coin gauntlet. But then again, I'm not surprised, because once I had the sound glitch, I think my mindset was definitely switched from, you know, trying to have a pretty good run while still just trying to chat and have fun, to playing. See, there's a weird distinction between, like, you know, trying to play well but not judging yourself with any ego, and then not really caring about how well you're playing. Like, in this case, you know, I think you can all relate to once you hit the point where you tip over into not really caring at all, it's hard to get back into caring.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes it's just like, let me see if I can gold this split. And then you mess up the first star. And then you just go through the motions till the next stage. Let me see if I can gold this one.
But, like, at the moment,
Let's go! Sorry. I had to do that for him in the chat.
Things for no reason. Things that are just stupid. I honestly, like... I thought I was gonna die on that box star. Shoot.
Yeah, that gauntlet sounds really cool though. Like, I feel like that's like the meat and potatoes of your 120 runs, so warming up with that and seeing how it goes, and obviously it's movement based. It's pretty cool. I always find like it's weird, like the days that my warm-up and practice go the best, it's difficult to like I find those are the days that I don't play well sometimes. It's weird. I don't know if I like get my hopes up too much or...
Yeah.
If I was gonna get that coin, it's probably not.
I mean, for me, I have a real problem with just expectations.
Yo, he still got stuck. I let him drop slowly. That's good to know.
Or like, I know I don't have to be this way, but it's almost like it's almost like I like being angry, so I don't have to accept being bad. You know, like, it's not such a stupid thought.
I mean, everyone has their own ways of, of doing things. I don't think one's right or one's wrong. It's just whatever works for you.
It's definitely wrong, I'll tell you that for sure.
Okay. What am I doing? There's a good camera. Let's just move in here.
Wow.
Yeah, mindset's big. Like, it's also such like a complex topic. Like, I feel like there's, yeah, like how do you handle like when you're not playing well? How do you handle when you are playing well?
Mm-hmm.
what parts of the run like make you more nervous, or like do you have more confidence with? One question I've been asking everyone so far, all 2 people so far, was like, out of the 5 segments, like which one do you think is your best, and which one do you think is like your most improvable?
I think well, kind of what we were saying earlier about how I feel like I have a sort of like mental ramp where I warm up into a run as it goes on, and then
Yeah.
by the time I get to Tippy, though, I end up being like too nervous, and then it's actually not helpful. I would say my best segment is probably like middle segment.
Pre-up? Yeah. That's good. I mean, that's...
Although I've never really done segment RTAs of it, so like, I'm sure my best pre-up time is really not that good. I just think, in general, I don't lose runs to it very often, and I'm pretty consistent at some of the big pain points like Fire C and PDD 100.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
not Fire C is for many people nowadays, but like, I think once I can get like out of SSL, let's say, like HMC through like upstairs, I think is usually much better than my lobby in SSL. But I don't know, it's hard to say. My worst segment is probably still Tippy. Like, I think I have a lot of difficulties in Tippy. Partly due to fatigue at the end of the run, but I think it's more so that I get nervous by that point, and it's hard to stay, like, you know, calm and emotionally relaxed.
Yeah, there's so many... Oh my god, that's moving? Okay. Yeah, there's so many things going against you in Tippy. Yo, George. Thank you for the 57 months. Holy shit. Appreciate it. I am, in fact, still alive. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, there's just like so many things going against you in Tippy. Like fatigue, as you mentioned, nerves, the fact that like it's almost impossible to make a small mistake in Tippy.
Yeah,
like, it's
that's
always
one of the hardest things, for
yeah.
sure.
Oh, that was a late split. Who cares? It's not like I'm gonna get a good rainbow ride anyways.
Do you not use auto split?
I do, but with the layout I have on my OBS, I can't during the podcast.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Cheese!
Yo, cheese.
Thank you for the raid. Hope your stream went well. Invite cheese? I mean, I would happily have cheese on this if he ever wants on. Also, a brain fart. I'm doing reds. Welcome in, everyone. I have Badroenis on with me. This is like a podcast thing where we basically just do a 120 race, chill out, and chat. Some would call it a podcast. Alright, cheese. Yeah, I'll put you on the queue. We can definitely get you on sometime. I hope you're streaming well. I was actually we were talking about like pre-up, and before I started this, we were talking about your about Fire C and how you were like doing the old Fire C movement there in your warm-up. Gave me a flashback.
I didn't see this.
Yeah,
He
Cheese was doing
warming
like
up at the old Fire C.
yeah, he was doing like the I don't know when the newer movement came out. Oh god.
It was 2018 or 2019. Maybe early 2019.
Okay. Yeah, it just reminds me like, oh my, just moved the guy. Just reminds me of like how hard Fire C used to be. Like I remember like Fire C was that thing in runs where like no matter what, if I got lava boost, I would be nervous back in the day.
Yeah.
Just because like I don't know, there's just something about it. I could
I
be
put
like,
a lot of time into. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I could be like 5 minutes behind my PB, and if I get lava boost to Fire C, I would have been like my heart rate would go up by at least 10.
Yeah. I was gonna say I put a lot of time into the old Fire Steam movement because I thought like that would kind of be my way to get ahead a little bit, is to get really good at this hard critical part of the run. And then right as I started to feel like pretty good about actually making the lava boost cycle, you know, Circuit Mart came out with that video about like, oh, it's actually like faster and easier just to go to the elevator first, or no, like grab the coin first rather than touching the elevator first, which we had been doing for a while. So that whole video just changed everything. And I felt like I sort of wasted all the time I did grinding, but then I realized like it's still really helping with my movement, and
Oh yeah, for
getting
sure.
good at Fire C. Movement after the lava boost as well was still really important. So
Yeah, like 80% of it is still the same, luckily, so I'm sure there's still a bunch of carryover, but it is really cool how like some stars, like especially cycle-based ones, have just evolved to like become easier. Or people just go for
Yeah.
faster cycles now. Oh, for some reason I wasn't on right notch there. My joystick like
oh, that
went
sucks.
slightly up. Alright, here's a cool backup that I'm probably gonna fail for a while, but
What? Oh, dude, I'm just
oh god, I forgot that red was there. God damn it, okay. Like, this is a backup in a run I probably wouldn't go for. Oh, there we go. At least I got that backup.
that's cool. Oh, I just saw that. I looked over. Oh, this is going really well.
Those coins are up there. Oh! No. Okay.
Oh my god, no. Okay.
Guess I get to do this same backup twice? That was
If
clean.
anyone in the back missed it, here it is again.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, we made it onto the cruiser. I should have just done Lakitu bounce.
What? Okay, that was wild.
Calico got messed up because of all those previous mistakes. Incredible movement. Oh god, I've never seen that. Yeah,
Oh, with
Mariko, that's
the
actually where I saw
spawn-
that back up.
Or the star clip up.
Yeah. Alright, that was a pretty good
I haven't
100.
seen that either.
Oh my god, I'm already losing time. I still have 2 stars to get.
Here we
I
go.
guess that makes sense.
I don't know what's going on. Can I get Welcome Clip to save the run? Oh, I just...
Yeah, to get local clip, you're on.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Okay, that was actually crazy.
That was like a full 8 seconds right there.
Well, not really, but... I'm
2 for
surprised I
2.
didn't get the speed conservation where I could slide to the door, because I felt like I held off on the last jump, but oh well.
Here we go.
Alright. So my average carbless is a 144. So that means my average, it takes me like 1.75 tries on average. Okay. 1.8 tries. What's going on? This has happened to me, like, I don't know why this is a jump I'm suddenly and like frequently messing up.
Damn.
It's harder than carbless.
What if I just went to bits right now?
Give me a
I'm
minute.
not gonna like I'm not gonna make you watch me play for like 15 more minutes.
Yeah, no, do whatever you want to do. Oh god.
There's so many things I need to learn as well in this game that I see other people do and I think are really cool, but I just haven't been able to practice them myself. Like in TDC 100, you know, the way people are going to the 3-coin switch nowadays with the pole. We actually jump off of the pole.
Yeah, that movement's really cool. There's like 2 different variations.
Yeah, I've never practiced that one.
Ah! I needed a 1-frame pause. I did it too quickly. Well, this is a below average carpetless split.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh my god. It's fine. Safety.
Oh, jeez. I haven't failed that wall kick actually in forever.
Oh my goodness. My golly gumdrops.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Is that a Vinny expression?
I believe so, yeah. There we go.
Fine.
Here we go!
Can still 149. I think this run had like 8 or 9 deaths.
There were a lot. I mean, 3 in Dark World, right?
Yeah, 3 in Dark World, 2 in Vanish Cap, maybe 3.
Oh. Okay.
I
I don't know how many times I died, but I just had a lot of just other meltdowns that weren't quite dying. Just everything else.
I've stopped going for the fast cycle at the start of bits. And it makes it so much comfier. I saw Marlene not go for it, so I was like, if Marlene doesn't do it, why the hell should I?
Really?
Yeah. It's just such a comfy beginning now.
I mean, it is comfy, but I'm surprised Marlene would choose not to go for it at a, you know, world record level.
Yeah, that did kind of surprise me too. But the invis walls on the early cycle just make it annoying sometimes.
Why you shouldn't reset to Owlus? Are you ready? 'Cause I'm gonna gold bits.
That's why you don't reset to Owlus.
I'm dead.
Oh, jeez. Just get up there, dude.
Get in there.
I'm just nervous. Oh.
Here we go!
Okay, I actually need like, I think I can miss 1 throw and still 149. Now I definitely probably can't miss a throw.
Here we go!
Maybe I can miss one.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I think it's gonna be 149.
What is happening?
Yo, crab storage. Long time no see. You're doing well? Oh. Got the 149.
Amazing.
Incredible. Yeah, that's right. 2543 BOB. Few deaths in Dark World, you know? And,
Yep.
oh yeah, I lost a minute in...
What was that?
I forgot in CCM I had to jump kick my way up the race. Thanks for the GGs, everyone. Badroenis about to finish up. This is actually a 109 star. Probably at least like top 5 pace. Can he hit the throws?
5.
I
I don't know if anyone's. I'm sure someone's done a 109 star, but I can't imagine it's been that many people with that specific star count.
Yeah, I don't know. We should have leaderboards, but we don't.
Oh man.
Nice throws, at least.
Honestly, one thing I really liked about doing 16 star was like it cleaned up my Bowser throws a lot. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
okay, if I
true.
miss one, that's like a year in 16 star time.
Yeah, it really is.
LBLJ plus throws plus regular BLJ mashing. Like I got the BLJ trainer ROM and did that like 5 minutes a day for like 2 weeks or something. And I was like, man, I'm getting better at this, but like I don't know. In conclusion, I have a lot of things that I still really love about Mario 64 and I still really want to do. So I'm just hoping to get to more of those this year.
Nice. Yeah, I'm sure you will. I mean, you've obviously improved a lot since you did 120 last, and I look forward to seeing what you end up doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. This was a fun race. The gameplay may not have been, you know, top tier from us, but that's not what the podcast is about, so it's all good.
All right.
Where can people find you?
I was about to make some self-deprecating joke, but I'm just gonna say all my socials and stuff are Badroenis, just my name, and that's YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. I have a lot of ideas for YouTube videos that I want to get into. I don't know when they'll start happening, but I've just kind of been inspired by a lot of the other YouTubers in the speedrunning community, but I think I could do something a little bit different that might be more focused for Mario 64, but also have like, you know, some of the broader community narratives. There are a few people who I kind of want to highlight. So, I mean, what I'm going to be doing now is mainly just I would say 120 practice, and then hopefully getting into runs by like maybe for next qualifier I can be like in good shape.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, look forward to seeing what you do with the YouTube, and you know, definitely if you're able to get back into runs, that'd be really cool. See the improvements you've made through the stage RTAs and all the work you've been doing.
Yeah, I mean, thanks so much for having me. I apologize for getting tilted and not being very talkative either. Like, I mean, talkative, I tried, but
no, you did great. Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah,
it's all good. I mean, like I said, we're doing a run as well, so it's not like, you know, there has to be a constant flow of conversation for an hour and 50 minutes. I'm not that skilled of a conversationalist myself, so I don't think I'd be able to do that. So, don't sweat that. And no, you're great, and it was good having you on.
thanks. I really appreciate it.
No problem. So yeah, everyone follow Badroenis. This will go on YouTube in the next like 1 to 5 business days. So if you want to watch it there, if you missed the start, or if you just want to throw it on while you're doing something, I think a lot of people are enjoying it like that. So yeah. All right, I'll probably go ahead and end the call now. But thanks for coming on. Appreciate it, and good luck with your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right. So just doing
Thank
things
you
on
so
my end.
much
So
for playing my game.
yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed that. I think that was fun.